Okay guys, hello, welcome to my channel. It's Myla. Today we're gonna go through all of my Hoya collection. So I will show you all of my Hoyas, my new obsessed, which probably take over all of my space, which I make get rid of philodendrons. So here we are. Okay, I don't know where to start. I think it's around 26 plants, but actually I'm not sure. So forgive me, we're gonna start with the first one. And first one, it's one of my first Hoya, it's Hoya Carnosa. So she have been doing super nice and she is with me from 2 years. I got small cutting with 2 leaves and that's how she became so much bigger. I really like her dark leaves and with some very minty spots. I repot her recently, so now she is much bigger and happier, I think, and try to manage to new pot, but it's good. I think this plant is the most popular for everyone. So yes, that's what we're gonna have it here. Another one, I have also one of first my Hoyas. It's Hoya Variegated. She is growing on the window in our living room, and she growing kind of slow, I would say, but she doing great, and it's very interesting. She is just a bit like a paper, have a really different sound when I touch her. I didn't get any blooming yet, but so far she do great, and I think the window is very nice for her. So yeah, we're gonna go through just like more basic Hoyas, which I have a first ones. Another one is Hoya Australis Lisa. She is also very good condition now. She's very full. I haven't been sure if I should have her like growing like hanging plants or maybe like some crumbing. So I decided to give her small support here since she's kind of heavy, and now she's just growing like that. Yeah, and for me, for now, it's totally great working on my window, so I will keep her like that. But I really like the new leaves. It's coming. They're super, super, super dark pink, I will say. You can see here. So that's very, very interesting. Very interesting, very easy Hoya to take care of. Okay, another one, we have my Hoya Bella. She is very big, but actually she have been even bigger and I would say longer. But I chopped some of the propagation because she has already around 50 centimeters longer, but she's growing only from one stem here. So I really, really, really wanted to make her more lush. That's why I take some choppings and cuttings, and now I will propagate her. So she's gonna be much more lush. So far she have some blooming, but she's blooming all the time, I would say. Her blooming are the most cutest ever. It's like white with pink inside. I'm sure you know how they look. So we have some of the new one, and I really like this plant. She's super easy. She's growing in semi-hydro. This was one of my first Hoyas which I tried to growing in semi-hydro, and it's kind of success. So I have a kind of dilemma between when I need to decide, but so far, yeah, she is the one and the first of the pawn. Another Hoya is Hoya Linearis, which I have from 2 months, and to be honest, she's not doing great. I already make some trying and try to check her root system. It's totally fine. It's super healthy. She started to very digging into the soil mix. She was propagating in the water first, and until she have been make like very good root system, then I just moved her to soil mix, because in the water she also was not really happy. So I don't know about this. Please give me any tips if you can, to actually help her live better and be more enjoyable for me and for her, of course, because I'm very curious. I know they can be very tricky, but so far I am kind of struggle with her. So yeah. Okay, next one we have my Hoya Carnosa Variegated, which a lot of people already comment to my videos. That can be also Crimson Queen, but I'm not really sure. I would like give this for you to judge, to be honest. But she is also very nice. She have a lot of like pink veins here and some white leaves, which they are very cute. But mostly she have been growing in the window, and yeah, she's super happy. Some leaves they are full of green, some leaves they are just like super variegated, and some of the leaves they are super white, especially the new one, babies. So I don't know, actually, maybe you can help me identify her. It will be nice to know for sure. And now one of the weirdest one, but now we have a Hoya Globulosa, and she is one of my favorite. She have very turtle leaves and just a bit hairy. And she have been very shy for a couple of months since I purchased her and reported. But lately she is kind of happy, and she started to have a lot of growth points. So you can see how nice she is, and it's very nice. Have her in my collection. Okay, another one. We have a Hoya Krohniana, or Krohniana. Actually, I don't know how to say it. I usually say with H, so it's Krohniana. But Krohniana is also very nice. She's just a little bit dehydrated lately. She's hanging in the window, so she have very good sun all the time. But lately she have been just a little bit dehydrated, and I don't know if she's overwatered or underwatered. The pot inside, it's kind of still heavy. I will say it's just a little bit wet, so that's why I am not sure. Maybe I'm just gonna dry her just a little bit more. She have been growing and blooming lately a lot. I take some propagation lately, which you can see it's cutting. You can see it in my previous video, but she is very nice, and she's also one of my first Hoyas. You can see in another video, and she have been growing very nice for me. Okay, next one we have Hoya Elmeri Mindorensis EML 1777. I think this is like hybrid Hoya. I think it's from Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken. I purchased her like a cutting on some local service, and she's very nice. She had some black spots under, but I heard, of course, Hoyas, they are very often have some water issue, and that's how they have those black spots. But if it's something different, please tell me because I'm really not sure. So far she's very nice and very gentle. Yeah, I really like her. In this white pot, she looks very delicate. And another Hoya in my collection, it's Hoya Nicholsoni, New Guinea Ghost. Yeah, also I purchased her from some local trade. I really love her like foliage and colors. I think she's going very, very, very interesting, and I'm very curious how she's gonna even look more lush. So far, she's giving me new growth points. So yeah, I'm super excited about this plant, and she's doing great. And another plant I have named Hoya, of course. It's Hoya, it's hybrid, it's Hoya Sp Aff 475. That's also its purchase from a local trade, which is very nice. She actually have she looks like this. I have her for a couple of months. She also have those black leaves under. I hope that's the only water issue, because I can observe this in a lot of another Hoyas. In the beginning, I was super scared that's like pests, and because of that, it's actually very hard for me to see the pests. I thought it's like scale, because they kind of feel like they're very harsh. But yeah, she's doing great, and she's still giving me new growth. So I think all good about her. And now we have my Publicalyx, which she also was very shy from beginning, and now she's doing very good. I really love this plant. And especially her one of the biggest leaves. I'm sure that's happening because it's middle of the season and she gets such a good light here and such a good energy in the summer in my living room. So I think that's why she's doing super well, and I can't wait if she's gonna be even more bigger. But yeah, I really like her, and she's very, very interesting plant. And then is another one. It's Hoya Callisto. She is absolutely one of my favorite. Like, I really like the contour of her leaves and all of the foliage and contrast inside, which I really, really, really adore. I think it's giving so much more interesting palette to like collection, especially if they just like standing side by side. So she have been growing also very fast lately. I think the season helped a lot of my Hoyas to grow. I'm very curious about the winter season, but we're gonna see about that. Okay, and now we're gonna go for some smaller plants. That means they are the most new in my collection, but still. This is Hoya Variegata, and this plant actually I bought in like plant festival. Have been here in the Stockholm end of the winter. She's super slow actually, but she have this beautiful long leaves. Now she giving me also the new leaf finally. So she's super slow, but at the same time, like, I think she's gonna be gorgeous when she gonna finally like set it down here. But I really like it, and I think she dropped 2 leaves, the old one, in the beginning, because I have been propagate her in the water first, and now she's growing in terracotta and the soil mix. I think it's a good idea, and now I give her a lot of light and sun, so I think that's good benefit. Another one, I have my Hoya Matilde. I purchased in the local trade, and this was just small cutting. She had been growing in cabinet in the water propagation. Then she get a lot of like super white leaves. I think it was probably too bright for her. 3 days ago she dropped all of this white leaf, so yeah, I think they are super weak, but I can see she giving me the new growth here. So I hope she's gonna give me much more variegation or like interesting foliage, because the last one, they are kind of without any splash. They are just a little bit, they are just green. So she is just a little bit challenging for me since 2 or 3 months. That's not a lot of progress, and now I put her in a window and I'm just hoping for the best. And another one, we have Hoya Krohniana. She is also very, very shy. She have been also with Mathilde growing in cabinet. But now she started, I think, feel better and have a new growth. So we'll see how she's gonna respond for that. So far, it's kind of okay. I think she started to have a lot of small points with the growth. So I'm very, very curious about this plant. Okay, another one. We have Hoya Isabel Chani. So she's the ugliest one so far. This was also like exchange plants, and she have been very, very not well. I mean, she's still growing, that's totally for sure, but she have like old leaf, which is super dry here. And yeah, the new growth is also kind of like brownish, but I guess this is her colors. So she have been very not pretty, not successful. I repot this plant also from water, but this was actually like 2 months ago. So she gave me more growth in the soil mix, but still very weird plant. I don't know. Maybe I should wait. She's gonna grow just a bit longer and more, and then I should repot her for bigger pot. Or yeah, she's the ugliest, ugliest, but still, I'm gonna keep it because I'm so curious. This have been kind of common for me when I see the plant, like it's something special. But then after I managed to take care of it and survive, they turn to be very, very, very my favorite. So we'll see about that. And very famous everywhere lately, which I also want to have it. It is Hoya Polyneura Variegated, which is amazing. Also struggle just a little bit in the beginning with the leaves. You can see they are not really well colored. But the new ones, they are totally better. So I'm very curious about her. I really, really, really like it. And I wish I'm gonna have also like regular one, dark leaves. So I'm hunting on the local trades, and we'll see about that. Probably it's gonna happen very soon, knowing me. So that's my another Hoya. And the last one, we have Hoya Ciliata Black Flower. So I only purchased her because I have been seeing what kind of flowers she have. They are literally black. I mean, almost black, but they're so gorgeous and so unique. They look like small aliens. And yeah, I purchased like very small cutting with one leaf, and now we can see she's growing very well. So I'm very curious. She's very thick, so I don't know, she don't go easy like hanging plants. She's more standing, so maybe I will give her support when I'm gonna repot her, maybe in a couple of months. We'll see about that. But yeah, she's very fuzzy also, so it's really, really, really interesting. Now I need to replace my plants. Actually, I have been cleaning yesterday. I purchased my new spray pressure, so I could prepare 5 liters of neem oil with like soap and water, and I get all of my plants from living room under shower, and I have been spray all of them very well. So I give them super nice shower with some pest prevent. So I'm very, very, very happy for that. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I hope I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye.